Welcome to Beauty and the Gi, the podcast about jiu-jitsu and so much more. I'm Jen Eads, a blue belt, still full of curiosity and so many questions about jiu-jitsu and life in general.
And I'm AJ Klingerman, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, obsessed with and exhausted from jiu-jitsu.
You've been jiu-jitsuing a lot the last couple days.
Yeah. So yesterday we did an event we call Hatsugeko, which is good luck training for the new year. It's been a tradition that I've been doing, I think, for like 15 years or something. It's been a long time. And it's just a fun time, a fun open mat, come in and get in some rounds. And I was trying to roll with everyone in the room that was rolling because we had a couple people that were just here to be present.
Yeah.
So I was trying to roll with everyone in the room and everyone was kind of winding down and I was at 20. And I was like, I just did 4 more. It could be like 24 for 24 because I'm a dork.
But you own that.
I do.
It's
absolutely.
So you.
Absolutely. I love a theme.
I know.
Love that.
Oh, speaking of themes, is there a theme announcement coming later in the podcast?
Yes, we are going to announce the theme for camp this year.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Going back, we just, I was like, 4 more. And Rissa was like, come on, let's go. So her and I rolled 4 more rounds so that I got in 24.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm beat today.
Yeah.
We had to go to my grandma's birthday party afterwards. And I was like, I can't pick my arms up.
I got in 11 yesterday.
That's great.
I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
And then we had an open mat the day before on New Year's Eve, which was also super fun.
It was fun. It was chill and just kind of us hanging out and getting some rounds in.
Yeah. Great way to wrap up the year and then start the brand new year.
Yeah. And then this morning.
Oh, yes, friends, we are recording this podcast after 6 a.m. class.
It is still dark outside.
It is.
It's not even bright and early. We're long before bright.
Right.
The only thing bright and bushy-tailed is you.
Which is odd. You wouldn't think that, I don't think.
You are such a morning person.
I didn't always be. So see, friends, there's hope.
There's hope.
There's hope. It's so nice that this is the first thing that I get to do in the morning.
It is a great way to start. And I'm sure you had a lot less traffic getting here.
Yes, I did. And as I was driving past the airport, I thought, man, the only time we're ever up driving this early past the airport is when we're going on vacation. Yep. So I was like, oh, I wish I was going somewhere.
Right. When the alarm went off, I thought the same thing. I was like, the only time I'm up this early is to get on a plane. Instead, I'm going out in the cold. Jiu-jitsu class was great. We had 8 in for the first 6
Were you surprised?
We had that many? I was. I really, because it like quarter till it was still just me and Risser. And I was like, it could just be the 2 of us. Like we could drill, we could roll, we could lift, we were like already thinking. And then in comes, it was funny because the first few people that came in like stomped in. Like, I made it. So it was really cute. But we ended up with 8. So I think that's really good.
I loved it.
Good. I'm so glad.
I feel like morning class versus the times that I've come to night classes, I'm so much more able to process information.
Yeah.
I guess because I'm used to waking up early anyway. And so my brain isn't full of all the things. And by the time I roll into night class, I'm like, I don't think I can stuff any more stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In my brain.
For me, I'm not sure I'm even saying words at 6 a.m. I'm like, is this how you say cross choke? Like,
yeah.
By evening, I'm like, okay, I'm good, So
yeah, you're warmed up.
Yeah. So hopefully your extra ability to understand me will come in handy.
I'm well versed in Coach AJ.
Exactly. No, I think I did it. Yeah. I think I did a good job saying words this morning, but
I think so.
We'll see how much caffeine I intake throughout this whole day.
Well, and then you're teaching again at 9.
Yes. Teaching at 9 and then got a few classes tonight to teach too. So
yeah. That's a big day.
It is. It is.
How do you prepare for that mentally?
Well, I did do things like last night I laid out my clothes. Mm-hmm. That was helpful. Knowing exactly what I was going to, put on when I got up takes a lot of the stress out of it, it's so much easier that way. So
I packed my jujitsu bag last night. I packed my podcasting bag last night. So I just had to grab bags when I left. Set the timer on the coffee pot to go off.
Ooh,
so, I mean, I woke up
fancy.
to coffee.
So
Life is good.
That is good. That's really good. So you said you changed your 2024 word?
I did, because I had 3 words. I'm like, that's a lot of words. I don't need that many.
It's too many words.
We're going to simplify it even more.
What were your 3 words before?
I decided I was just going to carry over my 3 from 23, which were simplify, commit, do.
Mm-hmm.
And I still just wasn't feeling it. And then I was like, how do I want to be this year? Like, what do I want to feel this year? And the word that just kept popping back up was ease. So not that it's going to be easy this year, but just planning and setting myself up so that when I do face challenges, or like, I'm like, I got to go to 6 a.m. jujitsu class. How am I going to do that with ease so that I'm not running around late, forgetting stuff? And it's like, just having that mindset of what can I do that's going to make it easier for future Jen?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, plan things out, stay organized, know what my processes are. And like, even with podcasting and, life off of jujitsu, especially like the podcasting and the production stuff, like checklists. There's so many things that we can do just to make life easier.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I were talking earlier about this mindset shift that I had, because I was looking at notes from last year after I did rounds on January 1st. And I was like, I left a little early. I was cranky. I felt like my jujitsu sucked. I left here yesterday and I had all of these notes and I was like, oh, now I know what to fix.
Right.
Like, now I know when I go to pass guard, I will pass guard with ease, because we're going to fix all the things that I'm doing wrong. And that's just one more way that, like, life's going to be easier on the mat for me. So
I love that. And I love the reframe, because like all of those notes can go either way. Like, those are things that you can work on, things you can fix. Like, you can make that into a positive, or you can make it like, these are all the reasons I suck, and this is why I'm terrible at jujitsu.
Yeah.
And it sounds like that was kind of your mindset last year, but this year it's like, great, now I've got a game plan for how to go forward.
Yeah. And I actually do have my competition game plan done, because that was one of the things that I committed that I was going to have done in the last episode. So
nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So now I got a game plan. I got things to work on. And I just feel like, oh, this is going to be a good year.
Yeah. I love the whole New Year thing.
I do too.
I do. I don't know. Like, why do you think you love it? Why? Like, because, some people are so negative about it. Like, blah, blah, blah resolutions, blah, blah, blah goals. Like, people become so negative, but like, why do you feel like you love it?
I like a reset.
Yeah.
I think is the biggest. It just feels like a reset. And it also gives me time to pause and reflect on what did go well in 2023.
Yeah.
Or, what would I like to see happen differently in 2024? What do I want to experience? And I think it's a reset of intention.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot, because I think I get so wrapped up in all of the like day-to-day business things and, just life.
Yeah.
And in that weird week between Christmas and New Year's, where like, you don't really know what day it is.
Yeah.
But there's that time to at least for me, there's that time to kind of reflect on things. And I was really excited yesterday. Like, this is the dorkiest thing, but my wall calendar arrived, the brand new big wall calendar.
Nice.
And so, after I finally got it flattened out.
Did you get one of those big calendars from TikTok?
No,
okay,
I just got.
I've been coveting it, so I just wondered.
Oh,
okay, go ahead, please.
No, I just got basic whatever I've gotten the last few years.
Okay.
But they did send they like upgraded the markers.
Nice.
It was really nice. Like, they actually wrote in dark enough that you could see what you were writing.
Helpful.
Yeah. So I went and marked all the things like vacations and camp and concerts that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Things like that. And so that I will be intentional about planning for those things and actually making them happen rather than they show up and I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to get tickets for that, but I missed it.
Yep. Yeah. Or like now I already have work I have to do because, yeah. For me too, like I love that reflection time. I love the reset. And then, otherwise January is January, like.
Oh, and it's the worst here in Indiana.
Exactly. Ugh. Right. Everybody's taking their lights down. It's not festive anymore. Yeah. The music is normal again. I don't just get to randomly go shopping. I don't know. It's just, but no. So like having that reset and like kind of working on new things and new goals and just kind of getting excited for what's to come, I think just gives January something special.
Yeah. I never thought about that before. Yeah. Normally I've been like, ugh, it's so depressing and gray.
Yeah. But it can just be like the setup time so that everything is going well. And one of my favorite quotes is, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and I think that's true. Like if you don't take the time to reflect on the last year, I have all my clients do like a calendar audit and go back and like, what did they spend a lot of time on that didn't move the needle?
Yeah.
Whether, in their personal life or their business life or whatever, what do they want to get rid of? What do they want to add more of, And so I think it's a good time to do that and kind of set some intention for the year.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yay, January.
Yay, January.
Okay, so now we love January and 6 a.m. jujitsu. And who are we?
Who are we? Who are we?
I don't know, but I kind of like it.
I mean, I've always actually really enjoyed Mondays, just because I like doing jujitsu. I like being here. I like, the work I do on Mondays. So I guess it just adds to that 6 a.m. jujitsu and January's.
I started liking Mondays after I stopped working for the man.
Yeah.
Started working for myself.
That's my least favorite part about Mondays is Risser having to go to work.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah. We're joking today because we've been together the last week, mostly in bed because we were sick a lot of it. Yeah, very sad. But yeah, we've been together the last week and she had to go back to work today. And so we're joking that we're going to fight today so we don't miss each other as much.
Solid plan.
It's lame, but it's true. It's sad.
It's like the sweetest thing ever.
So speaking of Risser, she did approve for us to give the theme for this year's camp.
What is it?
This is really funny too. Okay, so I have to set it up first in that I think a week before camp this last year, so camp 2023, I text Risser like, oh my God, this should be our camp thing for next year. And we just instantly went into planning mode. We weren't even to the finish line of 23 camp. And we were like, I want to have this person teach and I want to do this. And like, wouldn't it be cool if this got taught? Just all kinds of craziness.
I'm not even surprised by any of that.
No, of course not. But yeah, so drum roll, please.
We're really good at that. We have rhythm really too.
Yeah. Camp 2024 is A Rising Tide Raises All Ships.
I love it.
Yeah. It's something I've been saying for years and years. And it feels like the role models, right?
Yeah.
It just, we rise up together. So.
Is it a cruise ship theme for the party?
So it is going to be like a sea theme and
nice. Just not Titanic.
Not Titanic.
No icebergs.
No, we're not going down. But yeah, so we're going to do some, we've heard some fun thoughts about what people are going to dress as and what their lip sync will be. This is just, so we just have a couple people that know what the theme is. What's really funny too, Rye text us I think in the middle of the night, 3 weeks ago, and was like, have you ever thought about A Rising Tide Raises All Ships for a camp theme?
You're kidding.
No. And Risser and I were both like, how do we even reply to that? Heart it. Didn't say anything else. We just dropped it like it never happened.
That's amazing.
So, right, you were right. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I think it'll be really fun.
Oh yeah.
And then like one of the big gyms that came to camp last year, their school's called Rising Tide. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Wouldn't it be cool if we did a seminar there to announce the theme? But we didn't get that done. But I thought that would have been so cool.
That would have been so fun.
So my 2024 word is rise.
Yeah.
So.
I love how you tie it all together. And I'm not at all surprised by that either.
I think like as a symbol, I might do like a wave.
Yeah.
You know, so like have, you know, something, a necklace or a bracelet or something with a wave on it.
Yeah.
I think it could be really cool just to like remind me every day what we're working towards.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Oh gosh. Now I have a theme to plan lip sync.
Yes.
Around. Very excited. Very excited.
So yeah, any kind of sea theme.
Mm.
Rissa and I we're going for the first time. Rissa and I are going to do the lip sync. I'm saying it here first, so I'm committed, right?
You have to do it now.
Yeah, we're going to do the lip sync. And we have our song picked out and everything.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Did you pick that out before camp was even over last year?
Probably. Yes. We're like, we have to do this song. It's a throwback. It's a dance we did probably when she was in high school. So yeah, it's a throwback for us. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited for camp now.
Me too. Speaking of which, we are on the next episode of Beauty and the Gi announcing our first instructor.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, we're going to do an interview with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm very excited to get her announced.
Yay.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to cover in this episode?
I don't think so. I think just, take some time to reflect on 2023 and set some intention for 24 and get after it.
And get registered for camp if you haven't already.
Yes, it's over 50% sold out. So, and usually like once the new year starts and everybody starts like writing stuff in their calendar, they're like, right, we got registrations yesterday for both white belt camp and women's camp. So
that's
people
exciting.
Are getting on it. Yeah. So
good.
Definitely make it happen.
All right. And friends, we love to hear from you. So connect with us on Instagram at Beauty in the Gi Podcast. I'm also hanging out there at Brassy Broad Jen, and I'm on TikTok.
And I'm AJ Klingerman everywhere you go except TikTok, where it says AJ Klingerman, but it's also like roll _model. I think.
It's something.
Yeah, you can find me.
Yeah.
Look for the hashtag role model. That should help. But yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers. That is one of my 2024 goals. 1,000 followers so that I can do some live TikToks.
I would also like to get us to 1,000 followers on our YouTube channel. And we are committed this year to doing more YouTube content. So look for shorts. Shorts seem manageable.
Yeah.
They're nice and short.
Nice and short. It's in the name.
Exactly. And so there'll be all sorts of goodies there for you to tune into. And you can actually listen to the podcast there too. And if you're listening in Spotify, leave us a rating there. Just hit the little 5-star button. And you can also answer questions that we ask that go along with each episode because we love to hear from you guys.
Yes, we do.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. And we will see you on the mat. Beauty and the Gi is a production of the Brassy Broadcasting Company.
And brought to you by Role Model Grappling. Oh my goodness, that was only 15 seconds.
I know. Didn't it feel like an eternity?
Yes.
It's like being an S-mount.